These negotiations are always very technical and didactic, and you have to embrace that. And so I think the UK has to explain to the other side the dangers and risks that the EU and the EU27 are not seeing at the moment. And I think they're there for their side. When I talk to people in Brussels, what I hear is the risks for us are negligible, the risks for the UK are very high. I think the first thing that the UK side has to do is to explain that this is not correct and that in fact there are significant risks for the EU as well. So you have to embrace this technical didactic process. It's not going to be arm wrestling, and that would not be good for the UK, by the way. I think the main risk is, so if you compare the trade flows, they are of course much, much larger by several orders of magnitude from the UK to the EU. It's about 40, close to 50% of UK exports. And then from each member state to the UK is about 4, 5, with the exception of Ireland, this is very low. But the volume is not so important these days because they're very complex value chains, production chains. And even though a particular factory or industry in the EU may be using a very limited amount of British input, it may turn out to be crucial input. It may be a component that cannot be obtained or procured anywhere else, or only in Japan, but it's too expensive. So the potential for disrupting these complex value chains is very high, and it doesn't matter if the contribution on the UK side is much lower than on the EU side. The value chain is still going to be affected, and it's going to take a long time for it to be repaired. This is just one risk that I keep pointing out, but I don't see anyone in Brussels aware of.